Hello, hello! It's week 9 and 10's video. It took me a really long time to make this video because I mostly just slept the whole week because, like, I'm not ashamed of it. I need to rest, so I rested. And I know the second trimester will be a lot better. I'm gonna do week 9 and week 10 in this video. And I'm probably gonna do it like that for the following weeks as well. Like I will do week 11 and 12 instead of doing an individual video for each week because not a lot is going on. Week 9, like I said, I slept most of the week. I was able to eat more solid foods. Like I was able to make pasta and what else did I have? Well, I still was having soup. But I actually had a couple burgers in there too, so that definitely helped with my energy level and overall feeling, because when you don't eat you just feel extra crappy. As far as my nausea goes, like it's still pretty intense, but I have not been vomiting. Like it's just been really uncomfortable nausea, which I guess I'm okay with over vomiting. It's just really uncomfortable. I've still been taking diclectin, but I saw this thing on the news that said that diclectin doesn't really do anything. Basically, there was like a study done a while ago, and there's not a lot of research done, so there was only this like one study, and when they compared the people who had been on a placebo pill versus the people who had been on the actual pill, everyone said they felt better. So, you know, does it actually work, or do people's symptoms just improve as they get further along in pregnancy? I don't know, but I talked to my doctor about it, and she said that diclectin is the only option there is. So if you feel like it's making you feel better, then just keep taking it because it's pretty harmless anyway. And my grandma called me freaking out about it. She's like, "This doesn't work. You shouldn't be taking it. It doesn't work. It's useless. It's just like a sugar pill." And I was like, okay, let's simmer down. I've been craving a lot of cake, which is weird. Like I haven't been craving sweets at all. Like no sweets. Like I really don't want chocolate, I don't want candy. And usually I have like one night during the week where I'll like go to the corner store and get some sweets because I like Airheads and things like that. I also have like a bag of mini eggs that I haven't been through since Christmas, but I just don't want them. Like I am not craving sugary, I'm craving sugary stuff, but more like fruits and juice. Like that's about it. I'm starting to think more about names, and I think for a girl, there are 2 names that I am like really set on. I'm gonna have to like see my baby before I decide on which name. And for a boy, like I have a few names in the mix, but it's also gonna depend on like seeing them. Still having crazy wild dreams. I mean, the other day I had a dream that I was a soldier in Iraq. I had a dream that I was looking for terrorists in the States, and you know, I was jumping through windows, and it was just like a crazy dream. And of course the characters from Homeland were there, and then we ended up having to go to Israel, and like Carrie put me on some kind of like crazy lone mission, and I was like, I can't do this, I'm just a civilian. So yeah, I wake up like totally just mystified. I bought a humidifier for my room, so one of you suggested that I purchase one of those for my room, as so that was probably why I was having like a sore throat and dry lips, and maybe a bloody nose. But so I bought one, and it comes out a cool mist. I don't know if it's supposed to be a warm mist or a cool mist, but anyway, so it's helped my throat and my like lips for sure, but I'm still getting bloody noses, and I think that might just be a pregnancy thing. Yeah, like it's not like an intense, it's kind of like Elle from Stranger Things. Like there's just a little bit of blood like hanging out there. Like it's not like intense, but still it's just kind of weird, and I don't know. I've had very, very little cramping, and that kind of has made me wonder, like, am I still pregnant? Is there still something growing down there? Like, hello, you know, like it's making me a little bit nervous because I'm like, well, I feel really tired, but like I didn't like feel very much going on. So I was a little bit worried, but my doctor was like, you're still pregnant, and I was like, okay, just checking. You know, I feel like there needs to be an ultrasound every single week so we can check on it. I'm just like, this is my child, I want to check, make sure everything is still going as planned. My extreme thirst continues. Nothing really much to say about that. I just drink a lot of fluids. My joints have been aching like crazy, like specifically my knees and my ankles, my lower back even too, like, and it's been keeping me awake at night. Like, it hurts that bad. Like, it's just, I can't find a position where I feel comfortable and where I'm not like aching. But I did purchase some Tylenol because Tylenol is safe during pregnancy, and the Tylenol helps. Definitely more emotional this week. You know, like it's like there's been a couple nights where I've gone to bed kind of like overthinking things and just being like a little bit emotional, and I get kind of like teary-eyed, and I'm like, okay, let's just think about something else. Let's think about something happy, and then I just imagine myself running through a wheat field or something barefoot, or it's totally really weird, but it gets me thinking about something else. So I've felt a little bit more isolated and lonely. You know, the only reason I leave my house is to go to an appointment or to go get groceries, and that's not very often, so it's just like a lot of sleeping, which is okay if that's what I need, but it's just like sometimes when I wake up at night and it's like I haven't talked to a whole person, I haven't talked to anybody all day, and it just feels like weird to have not like used your voice for an entire day. I don't think I'm showing. I mean, like, my belly is a little firm, but it's hard to tell because like I had a belly before, so I don't know yet. Finally, so at the end of week 9, baby is the size of a cherry, except I don't have a cherry, so I mean, I don't know, like, aren't cherries like usually this big? Like, I don't know, but it's the size of a cherry. Woo! Week 10, not a lot happened in week 10. I mean, like, less happened in week 10 than in week 9 for sure. I still sleep like a large part of the day. I mean, like, I sleep the whole night. I'll go to bed at like 10 and then wake up at like 11, so that's like a good 13 hours sleep. And then I'll be up for like a few hours, and then eventually I'll just go back to bed and I'll sleep till like 7. But I've had more cramping this week, so that's a good sign because it makes me feel like there's a lot going on. Still aching joints, feeling a little bit grumpy sometimes. Like, there's been more days this week where I woke up and I was feeling like really, really, really grumpy. Like, I was just like not ready to get out of bed. And I'm a morning person, so I like being awake early if I have to be anyway. But like, I'm not usually like a grumpy person, but lately, every time I wake up, I'm like, no. Like, people have called me really early, like, and by that I mean like my grandma or my mother will call me at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, it is so early, and really it's not. I'm just messed up right now. I've been still craving cake, but craving Lucky Charms. I went and bought some Lucky Charms, took care of that craving. I think week 10 was like, I was feeling the worst I've ever felt, like really just unable to function, unable to move, like really thirsty, feeling really dehydrated, and like I'm seeing stars when I get up, and I feel dizzy, and I just like, it is really painful for me to be outside doing something for more than an hour, and I feel like I just have no idea how I'm gonna be able to make it home because I'm like I don't really know what the word is, but you know, I think my blood sugars have something to do with that too. So I think my blood sugars have been lowering a lot, because they do when I don't eat. But I've been like still trying to like eat more. Like, I've been trying to eat more burgers and stuff that is like higher calorie but like smaller, so that like I'll still have like the energy, I'll get more energy. Week 10 too is when I actually like kind of started thinking about like, well, I should try and figure out like what kind of stroller I want, because I've seen people in the city walking around with this type of stroller, and it's like really compact, and it has the option of removing the seat and like the big seat and then just putting the car seat there, so it's like really, really like compact and it's not bulky, and it has like this really large storage bin at the bottom of it. And I looked at Walmart and I looked at Toys R Us, and I like didn't really see any strollers that were like the exact one that I saw. So I saw one day and it said Vista. So when I Googled that, it came up with the I don't know if I'm saying this right, but WhitandbabyH stroller. And then I checked out their strollers and realized that I wanted the Cruise stroller, not the Vista, because the Vista comes with a bassinet and I don't really feel like I need a bassinet. And it's cheaper. I was worried about, like, I don't know, I mean, my grandma and my mom said they would go in on a stroller, but I was like, oh, are they going to be able to go in on this one? Like, this is the one that I want. So I mentioned it to her, and she was surprisingly like, yeah, okay. And I was like, wow, like, nice. Like, I was afraid there was going to be like, what? $749? Like, are you insane? And I actually started talking, like, baby shower stuff with my good friend Chelsea. And yeah, so that's exciting. And like, I was really like surprised that she had kind of already thought about like throwing me a shower, and I was just like, I really wasn't expecting anyone to think about that. So I was like really happy that she was like already thinking about it, and her mom is like really into it too. So I'm really excited. Yeah, she was like asking me about like a list of people I'd want to come. And I was like, wow, this is really exciting. Like, it's feeling real. And pretty soon I'm gonna have to make like a baby registry. Yeah, so it's getting more real, but I'm still not showing. I mean, I can try and show you guys my belly, but it's like not really, it's just like, oh man, let's move this. Like, I already had a belly before, so like, I don't know if this is bump or like this is just like my belly. I don't know, but it's like, it's really firm. So I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, it's a baby bump. Cause right now I'm in week 11, so maybe I have a little bit of a bump. Also, by the end of week 10, Baby is the size of a strawberry. And yeah, strawberries differ in size, but basically, it's 1.5 inches, which is pretty big to me, seeing as we started out as a poppy seed. So I'm loving the growth. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I've gotten a lot of new subscribers lately, and you guys have been leaving comments, and I'm just like really loving where this is going. Like, I haven't even posted many videos, and I've been getting like a bunch of new subscribers like every week. And so hi to everyone who is new. Let me know if there's any kind of video you would like to see. I do have a lot more videos planned. I want to do a baby clothing haul because I actually do have a lot of baby clothes that I've just collected. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hit that thumbs up button if you liked this video. And yeah, so I will probably see you pretty soon. Actually, no, I won't see you soon because I'm gonna do 11 and 12 together. Anyway, maybe I'll make another video in between. Thank you so much. Bye!